Hi there, good morning everyone. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their IBS, reflux, painful digestion, bloating, SIBO, etc. Any kind of related hormone problems and chronic fatigue and so on, which can quite often be traced back to something that is going on in your gut. So I do this with state-of-the-art testing, usually gut testing, hormone testing and so on, and then dietary, lifestyle upgrades, supplementation, etc. to gently bring things back into balance for you. Now, one thing that you could be focusing on is the kind of array of spices and herbs and things you have at home, which can quite often be really handy and really effective for alleviating usually kind of transient gut issues rather than anything that's really kind of embedded in, which obviously you'll need to sort out with testing and supplements and so on. But day-to-day aches, pains, gripes, etc. can quite frequently be alleviated with simple ingredients, herbs, spices, etc. that you have probably hanging around in your cupboards, and they work in like really different ways. So a lot of them can be useful for helping your body to produce more bile, so that's handy for when you're having difficulty digesting fatty foods and so on, or they have other ingredients that can just really soothe the gut wall and help your gut to function much more effectively, eliminate any pesky excess gas, for example, which is causing you problems. So there's a multitude of different ways that they can be working for you. And here are a few of my favourites. So first up is fennel. Fennel seeds are traditionally served alongside dishes in Asia. So you can either chew on the seeds as you're eating your food, or quite often they'll bring seeds out after so you can chew just to help your digestion. An easier way though is just to use fennel tea. You can buy fennel tea pretty much anywhere, health food shops, supermarkets, etc. And it's just a really handy tea to have in your cupboards that you can reach for if you're finding your digestion is feeling a bit off. Another way to use fennel is to buy the fresh bulbs. They make a really lovely soup actually, and they also are nice chopped up into salads and so on in the summer months when it's a bit warmer. But yeah, really great for your digestion and really tasty as well. It's got a lovely kind of aniseedy flavour. So the seeds have actually proved to be, like scientifically proved to be antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. So they're a really great all-rounder for your gut, and definitely a good one to have hanging around if you're suffering with your gut. Next up is my favourite all time, which is chamomile. So versatile and really good for so many different things. So we often think of chamomile as useful for relaxation and helping us to sleep and so on, but it's actually also really, really good for your gut as well. So if you've got any kind of gripey aches and pains and things going on in your gut, it's definitely worth giving it a go. So what I usually tend to do is just maybe take 2 or 3 small cups of chamomile in quick succession, and it's really good for, you know, calming down any kind of gut pain or nausea or what have you, and also does make you feel very relaxed as well into the bargain. So it's definitely a nice easy one to reach for if you are feeling a bit off colour for whatever reason. Next up is a very well known one, so ginger. Super remedy for any kind of nausea, so typically used for morning sickness, travel sickness, etc. Again, really versatile, very easy to use. So you can either use the fresh bulb and chop it up into small pieces and then put it in a cup and make an infusion with boiling water, which is a really nice one. Alternatively, you can add big chunks of ginger into your cooking, so stir fries, curries and so on will really help your digestion, and a whole host of other things as well, immunity and so on. Or just use the ground spice if you find that easier, also just as effective as are the tea bags for all sorts of nausea. So next up, another one of my favourites, which is cumin. It's so tasty, it's delicious, it really adds a nice kind of flavour to any kind of cooking, so curries and so on that you might be making. And again, you'll notice it is served traditionally alongside a lot of foods that are, you know, typically going to cause problems digesting, such as lentils and chilies. So they will always contain, you know, a degree of cumin, not only for the flavour, but because it does really help your digestion as well. And it works by actually increasing the levels of your digestive enzymes. So of course you need healthy levels of enzymes to help you digest your food properly, your proteins, fats, carbohydrates, etc. So it can really rev up levels of those. And people with IBS have been studied, you know, in scientific studies, and they have reported that there's definitely an improvement in their symptoms when they supplement with cumin. So definitely worth having a few of these spices and herbs on hand to help you if you know you're prone to any kind of stomach or digestive discomfort. Okay, I hope you found that useful, and if you did, do like and share, and do pop me a message, info, if you would like more information on testing packages and how I may be able to help you overcome your problems. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.